Kaden here from Fiction Atlas Press, bringing you another indie connection. Today I'd like to tell you about some indie books that you might enjoy if you're a fan of The Monsters We Defy by Leslie Penelope. The first book I have for you is called Temple of the Inner Flame by Amber Fisher. A New Age cult, a paranormal killing. How can Kezia Bernard defeat an enemy that's already claimed her soul? Necromancer Kezia Bernard's ability is both a blessing and a curse. While crossing to the other side to speak with the dead has its advantages, her power is overshadowed by a crushing affliction, one that has cost her all she holds dear. Her only hope for salvation is to finally find the missing link between her present and an unknown past. When a dear friend asks Kezia to investigate a haunting at the temple of a high-profile cult, she reluctantly agrees. But she is not prepared when one of the cult's members mysteriously burns to death by supernatural fire. She's even less prepared when she discovers the evil tormenting the temple has kindled the same scorching magic within her, too. If she can't destroy the source of the fire smoldering within her, even the powerful protection of her ancestors won't save her from a twisted fate that ventures far beyond death. The second book I have for you is called Dusk and Shiver by Annie Bellett. Remy has a gift, or a curse. He touches objects and reads the past from them. Sometimes this lets him solve mysteries, but mostly it gets him neck deep into paranormal problems. Till human voices wake us. Bodies of men start turning up in the bayou, and the sheriff turns to Remy to solve the who, why, and how. But when his gift uncovers more mystery and more bodies, Remy might have to choose between justice and saving his own skin. Dusk and Shiver. The last thing Remy expects on a quiet day at home is an axe-bearing zombie breaking through his front door. Worse, she's a former client of his, and the mother of a newborn baby. To solve the mystery of her undeath, Remy must venture out into the post-hurricane wreckage of his town, find the baby, and stop a murderous voodoo sorcerer. It's one hell of a day off. Flashover. Remy prefers to stay away from trouble, but when an attractive redhead with serious problems and a supernatural secret wanders into his house on a hot summer day, Remy knows that trouble has just found him. The third book I have for you is called In the House of Transcendence by Amanda Ross. Zora is a necromancer. Some say she's gifted, others say she's cursed, but her abilities always terrify her. Hoping to start a new life, she flees her childhood home and travels to Savannah, but she soon learns that some things can't be changed. There she meets an alluring and powerful witch named Birdie. She offers Zora a proposition. She'll give Zora a place to stay, a job dancing at a magical burlesque club called Nightingales, and help controlling her powers if Zora can solve her lover's murder. Zora accepts Birdie's offer and is soon drawn into the magical community of Savannah, where rituals and magical fights are performed in grand old homes, potions can make people float on air, and 3 magical houses vie for dominance. As she tries to put the pieces together and solve the murder, Zora gets caught up in the sight of the very forces responsible for the killing. Can she rise up and learn to control her powers and solve the murder? Or will her fears cause her to lose it all? And the last book I have for you is called Heart Haunt Havoc by Freddie Smoon. When lonely transgender exorcist Colin Hart finds himself challenged by an unruly haunted house in Gideon, Colorado, he's kept awake by ghosts, demons, ghouls, and the handsome non-binary owner of the house, Bishop Martinez. Unlike the simple hauntings Colin is accustomed to, Bishop's house is a living beacon, attracting a plethora of inhuman creatures, including a vengeful wolf-headed spirit who might be the key to quieting their sleepless nights. But as heartbreaking mystery unravels, Colin comes face to face with the past Bishop tried to bury, opens a closet full of bloody skeletons, and trips into an accidental romance. As paranormally skilled as Colin might be, this particular haunting may be too messy for him to handle. Okay, that's all for me this week. I'll see you next week on the Indie Connection. Bye!